What better way of celebrating 200 subs is there than to showing off the box of the game that got you there? Alright guys, quickly before we do start, I do want to get a few things out the way, and first and foremost is thank you guys so much for 200 subs. I have dropped a lot of, not a lot, but a couple of videos after I hit 200 subs, and I did not mention a word about hitting it in any of those videos because I did want to wait until this very one. So I just held off a little bit until I started working on this video, which I am finally. Now I am working on this box showcase that I have to you guys as my 200 sub special to you guys. Right, it's time to finally show off the box. Now it's obviously been in a lot of videos and the intros where I'm like talking about the team that I'm gonna use, but we've never gone in depth, right? And just to quickly tell you guys, right, like to let you guys know, I am like sort of a dolphin. I'm between a big fish and a dolphin, right? Like just in between that margin, because I do spend quite a bit of decent money on the game, especially if it's for the characters that I really want. But like I like literally almost every banner. I spend money. I buy the battle pass thingy. I buy some sales, right? So like I'm kind of a spender in this game. So don't be surprised if you see like I don't know, any units that you're like, hey, how do you have him this stars or whatever. It's just draw the money, I guess. I'm not gonna say draw the whales, or like you guys know what I'm trying to say, right? The more you spend, the more your units are, right? The more boosted they become. Let me stop rambling before I stop speaking completely. But another thing that I do want to mention is that you guys see how the thumbnail of this video is so much of a different quality than literally any of my others, and that's because I do have a thumbnail guy. His name is RedStoneSaiyan, man. I will, can my voice not crack this video? It'd be much appreciated. I will have his links down below to his YouTube and Twitter, because he does have both. Make sure you guys go give him a follow, give him a sub, man. That man has work of art, bro. And if you guys see just quality thumbnails, just you already know it was his work and not mine, because all I literally do is screenshot the units and just thumbnail and then call it a video, right? But yeah, so major shout out to RedStoneSaiyan. Make sure you guys do check him out, man. And another final thing that I want to mention is that I will start sort of a tier list. Like, they're not really tier lists because they're just like top fives, right? Basically top fives, that's what we're gonna call them. I'm gonna be starting a top five because there's been a lot of it going on, especially this month, right? Of everything that released in 2020 and such, right? But I'll be doing the top LFs in the game, the top non-Zenkai units in the game, and the top Zenkais in the game, right? And then the top LF, by the way, it will be 2 seconds of the video. It'll be the top 5 LFs including Zenkai, and then top 5 LFs not including Zenkai. But we're here for a box showcase, so let's get into it, right? So you see here, you've been looking at this sort of section of the box, right? Of the box since the video started, basically. This is basically all literally the day one units. Now I'm not gonna lie to you guys, before I hit 200 subs, I actually did start leveling up my units, which in one of my videos, I was actually pretty sure it was the raid video that I dropped. I was finishing up the training for the EX Super Vegeta and EX Buff Trunks that came out in the 2-year anniversary, and that's because I was preparing for this, right? I wanted my box to look as good as possible. Now let's go down here. Obviously I don't have every unit maxed out. I do not have every unit max soul boosted, none of that, man. I cannot be bothered, right? The only time I'll go for it is when I'm really desperate for crystals, right? I even started working on my soul boost, which if we go look at our blue units, right, and that's the wrong tab. We'll come back there later. But soul boost, and we filter by blue units. I have every unit done, right? Every single blue unit done in terms of soul boost, right? Like, it doesn't matter. We'll go down here, look, all of them are done, right? Literally all of them. right? You guys have to take my word for it because I'm not going to be going through all of them. But all my blue units are done and all of my red units are done, right? And it gave me a decent amount of CC, not gonna lie, right? This is actually a really good way of earning CC, right? So boosting all your units. But yeah, some units that I actually want to talk about is this Piccolo right here. This Piccolo is really like, I'm not gonna say he's really good, but I'm gonna say he's really old. And when he does inevitably get his Zenkai, he's going to be a monster. I remember when the game first came out, he was literally the best unit in the game. He's a defensive type, meaning he was a very tanky boy. And this is when defensive types actually meant defensive types, right? Like units were tanky, right, back in the day. And he was literally the unit that you wanted in order to compete in that PvP, because he was a wall. He ate anything and everything that came at him. And you know, we have all these units here, that this is Zenkai's, you know, all that stuff. There's really not much to talk about. You guys can just like pause and look, right? We got the boy Gogeta, who I literally just Zenkai'd a couple of days ago, and I had no regrets. We got Bardock, who I got to 14 stars. We'll click on the board because I actually feel accomplished from doing this. I did get the new adventure. I got the premium currency, right? The one that's harder to get, and then I got a Masters Pack 2 ticket. And then I summoned on the Masters Pack 2 banner, and I got my last copy that I needed for him. Looking at Super Saiyan 3 Goku, obviously he's not Zenkai, but you can count your money on, I don't know what to say, but you know, you could bet on me Zenkaiing this guy when he comes back, and that's for sure, because he is a behemoth, bro. When I go against him, I just feel like crying, bro. People, they combo for days with their units. They come in with this guy and they just continue it because he draws strike, gets key on switching. I don't know about the key on switching, but I know he draws a strike every time he switches in. I don't know about every time either, but I know he draws a strike when he switches in. Maybe it's for a limited time, maybe it's for the whole battle, but he definitely draws one. Majin Buu, you know, we got him Zenkai 1 with the free Zenkai, but obviously those are not around anymore. Looking through, nothing really got. Oh, this guy actually, who should be getting a Zenkai this week or the week after. He should be the next Zenkai, period, right? The next time you see them tweet about a Zenkai, which is possibly this week, because we just got a banner this week. I mean, last week, right? Technically, it's already the new week when you're seeing this, right? You're going to see this on Monday. So he should be getting a Zenkai announcement tonight or tomorrow, right? Or Tuesday night, right? That's when they usually do it, right? So yeah, actually when I'm recording this, it's actually Sunday the 24th of January. So either we see it tonight, like after reset, or a couple hours before reset, or we see it tomorrow when you're watching this, like a couple hours after, right? That's when you'll see his Zenkai notification. Now obviously people are like, why do you think he's next? And it's pretty obvious, right? There was a whole thing with Jump Festa. Yu was using Yu is the guy's name, right? One of the producers of the game. He was using Zenkai Piccolo. He was using Zenkai God Vegeta, even though they weren't Zenkai yet. And then he was using the Blue Trunks, and both of those units got a Zenkai, and now it's just him, right? So we're all pretty confident he is the next Zenkai unit, and he actually needs one anyway. So you know, just throwing that Zenkai, he'll actually probably be really good. But my blue units are crying right now, so I don't know if I would get to Zenkai. And plus, he's a Super Saiyan 2. I would have considered it if he was a Super Saiyan 1, but you know, he doesn't really go with Bardock, right? Because he's a Super Saiyan 2. And we obviously got the best Super Saiyan 2 in the game, the best unit in the game, Gohan, man. So great. They're so grateful that I got him to 7 stars, right? So great. What else we got? You know, the anniversary units. I don't have Blue Goku Zenkai. I don't really use God Ki a lot, but maybe I'll look into it when he comes back. And this Vegeta too. I wonder why they're holding out so long. I thought at least they get a Zenkai close to each other, but they gave it to him way earlier. So he's gonna be a beast because he actually has that lock-in, right? And all those annoying Kefla users, if you want to keep using Kefla first, use it with this guy and see what happens. All right, get that 5-minute of fisting Kefla, that out of context, but get that 5 minutes of pain from that Vegeta, right? If you want to keep starting off with Kefla. We got Nameku, who's probably my favorite unit in the game. I love him. I don't care how toxic he is. I don't care how crazy he is. By the way, this Ginyu Force, you see it here, man. Pretty sure they're gonna be getting a Zenkai pretty soon, and they're gonna be a stupid team. You can see I have all of them above 7 stars, so I'm gonna be rocking Ginyu Force if they get a Zenkai. You can best believe. But if it's an easy way to grind, hopefully it doesn't drain literally the whole energy stock and the whole skip ticket stock, I'll be using them for sure. And then looking through, we got Hit, who I went crazy for when he came out. Cause you know Hit is just cool, right? So when they announced him, I went crazy, but I didn't pull him sadly until he came back again, right? So it was pretty sad times. But now he's at 7 stars, right? But he's not really viable anymore. If he gets a Zenkai, he's gonna be a deadly unit. All he needs is defense and modern stats, and trust me, he's gonna go to work. This guy too, literally almost a whole year of toxicity because of this guy. He's just retarded. He's stupid. I'm not sure if I can say retarded, so forgive me. I just said it again, but I don't think I'm supposed to be saying that. But he's crazy. He was crazy. This LF, I'm actually gonna have a few words about him because he was the only LF that I pulled on the very first step. I did my 500cc summon, right? Pulled him right there. It was a Bardock or it was a Trunks animation. But all I know is that I got a new unit animation and I got Kid Buu. Only have him 3 stars. It didn't really drop for me. I don't really care, to be honest. I don't, not at all. Got the GT units, very cool. Give him a Zenkai, please and thank you. When this guy gets his Zenkai, bro, him, Bardock, Bardock and the Red Gogeta is probably gonna be my main team, bro. As a Gogeta fanboy, Super Saiyans, oh my god, he's gonna be. And his strike animation is so cool, and he has a Kamehameha ultimate move, even though he never did it like this Gogeta. And he has a cool windscreen. Like I can't wait. If he gets a Zenkai, best believe he's going to 7. Frame 1. Looking through, we got the anniversary units. We got Kefla and Gotenks. So Gotenks, before, I want to say the Gogeta and Broly banners where I first pulled them. If not, then it was the UI banner. It was either Broly and Gogeta, or it was UI where I first pulled them. But before that, I didn't get him at all. His first banner, I only got Kefla's, which is the unit I was going for anyway. So, I'm actually happy I pulled him. He's sitting there at 7 stars. Whenever he gets his Zenkai, he'll be ready to go. Even though he'll be really deadly. When he came out, he was very good until the anniversary. Then this guy came out and just said no, move. And even EX Gogeta came out and said, move, I'm taking your spot. Because EX Gogeta is stupid too, to this day still. And he has the Zenkai buff from the Super Gogeta, right? So yeah, it's crazy. Got the anniversary, the units, the most toxic unit to ever come out. Literally, figuratively, everythingly. He's crazy. We got these 2 units who I actually really wanted because they were both transforming units. They were really cool, and I'd say they're really underrated, especially this Goten. Now people, I want to say Prof, like, he brought some light to him because Prof uses this guy a lot with his hybrid Saiyan team. Because if you know Prof, he's a hybrid main, right? And he uses this guy a lot, and he's a really good support, right? So not a lot of people used them before that, right? Now not everyone, but most people who use Sun Family and has him start up uses him. I even use him at 3 stars because he's just so good, right? He's more support, more than damage dealing, and he's tanky too, right? So he's tanky and a support unit. What more do you need, right? He's really good. We got Goku Black, literally probably 1 or 2 in terms of the best non-LFs, right? Best non-Zenkai, which I probably just spoiled the future video, but he's gonna be there. You already know he's gonna be there. You know when you're facing Goku Black how annoying he is, so don't even be surprised when you see him on that list. You also got Vados, who's a good contender. I'm not gonna say for sure where she stands because I actually never used her, but in terms of what I fight, in terms of what I've seen from when people use her, she's really good too. Got UI Goku, the one and only. We got now more of the modern units. I mean, we always had the modern units since we started, right? Here are more of the modern units. We got the free-to-play Zenkai, which I just thought about now. I should also do a top 5 free-to-play units. So I'll definitely get into that. I'm pretty sure all of them are Zenkais, as you can see. But I'm gonna go in depth, right, of why this unit stands here, why this unit stands there, right? But pretty sure these 5 are the best free-to-play units in the game. Maybe Vegeta has he has a bit of a I don't know what to say, contest. I don't know. He has a little bit of reason of being there. He has a little bit of justification, if you will. Now the rest of these units, they're not leveled up. I didn't really care. I went through my box. I was like, who's gonna look good up there at level 5,000, right? And none of these came to mind. The only one that came close to mind is Champa, because Champa is stupid. He's dumb, but he's 2 stars, right? So it doesn't matter. Basil is actually the best of the dogs from what I hear. I don't really know, but like his danger doping, right? I wish I'd be able to edit a Goresh clip, but you know, I'm not gonna do that. But you can hear it already. You got Bootanks, who's he's Bootanks, alright. He's just Bootanks. And here are my missing units. Not a lot, right? It's not a lot. Now 21 might be unlocked, right? Because I'm not done yet. I'm gonna definitely. She looking at me. She's like, yo, Aries, come pull me already, alright? And trust me, I'm going to. Alright, I'm going to. Just give me some time, alright? Gotta stock up, alright? You know, I got you. But yeah, these are the units I'm missing. Only 8 units. I actually feel very, very good every time I look at the amount of units I'm missing, because it's not a lot, literally. I don't care about Python. I don't care about that EX Goku. Majin Vegeta, obviously I care about. He's in the left, bro. Like, come to my box already. Swing through, bro. Vegeta, he's really good as a Super Saiyan. I've actually faced Cloud, by the way. Shout out to Cloud again, man. Very, very. He's a supporter of the channel, man. Always commenting on the videos, and man, shout out to you. But he used them against me in one of my streams, and he's just stupid. He has type notification, and that's exactly why I cannot wait for Purple Broly, which let's just go back up here real quick. I cannot wait for this Broly to get a Zenkai, because 1, he's gonna go on my Super Saiyan team. 2, he's the only transforming unit with an ultimate art, which is gonna do stupid damage with the Zenkai buffs, modern stats, all of that. And yeah, he's just crazy. Now there's supposed to be a number 3, but I don't really have it in mind right now. But just know he's gonna be stupid. Holy Trinity shall revive, especially for me, since I have Bardock and Gogeta already. We're just waiting for the boy to come out. We're just waiting for, you know, the devs to sign the paper so he can be released, right? Like they have him locked up right now, right? But once he's free, Holy Trinity will make its return, I promise you. But yeah, Cooler I don't care about at all. Bojack I don't care about. Gohan, hey man, while I'm going for 21, if you want to show up, bro, I will not be opposed to it. If you want to show up while I'm summoning for 21, I won't be opposed. But then again, I don't care if you do. Whether you do or don't, I'll pull you eventually. That's how it is with all these units. That's why I don't care, right? That's why you shouldn't really care if you don't get a unit when the banner first releases, because they will always come back. And I'm not gonna say you're gonna always pull them, because you never know. There's that one unit that could always avoid you, but literally you have a high chance of pulling it before, like, you know, the game shuts down, or before you get tired of playing the game, right? You're gonna pull that unit, right? Take it from me, alright? And then last but not least, we just talked about you, baby girl, but I ain't done yet. I'm coming for you, alright? And you better show up in those summons, bro. Don't play, please, don't play around, alright? Just show up in my summons, make this easy for me. And that brings us to the end of our video. I'm gonna go through my box up. I'm gonna go upwards, right? You guys can pause, look at whatever, any questions you have about the character that you see. You know, you can always feel free to ask down below. I will make sure I get to you. I'll make sure I answer, right? And yeah, this is my box, man. This is the box of a day 1 player, a slight dolphin, big fish if you will, because, you know, dolphins, you know, they do spend quite a bit of money. But, you know, like I said, I do spend quite a bit of money, right? So yeah, this is it. Why notifications? Why? I'm about to end the video, just wait. But yeah, this is my box showcase. Let me know what you guys think. Again, thank you so much for 200 subs. We are on that grind, man, to 300 now. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Hopefully we can get 400 subs, right? 350 max, all right? 350 will be the lowest I'd go for before the anniversary. Hopefully we get 350 subs before the anniversary. 400 would be absolutely amazing, and our end of year goal is to reach probably like 600, 700. I'd say 1k, but right now that's not in sight for us, so we're gonna start small, right? We're gonna go for like 600, 700 subs by the end of 2021. So hopefully we'll get there, and we will, because this grind is not gonna stop, man. I'm here. I'm on this grind, man. Ever since November, I made that commitment, and I was serious about it, man. I want to keep dropping entertainment like this. I want to keep dropping information that people are looking for, and it's enjoyable. It's cool to see people like looking for something, and they're like, hey, I need help with this. They get helped and they feel good. I feel good, right? It's just, everyone feels good, right? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys have to say about my box. It's pretty average. I'm not gonna say pretty average, it's above average, right? Slightly above average, right? So yeah, I'm probably gonna go watch that Dokkan Pack podcast in 30 minutes, I believe it said, right? Because I missed it yesterday. So yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of your night, morning, evening, wherever you are, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Once again, shout out to RedStoneSaiyan. Make sure you guys go in that link in the description and follow him on Twitter. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. All those fun things, man. And before these notifications close my phone, man, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.